Hello students. So today we are going to discuss Puranote structure of fructose. Now fructose also exists in cyclic form, and remember the five-membered ring structure of fructose can be termed popularly as Puranote structure. Exactly what happens? So this is the open chain structure of D-fructose. Remember, so this is the D-fructose, and this happens to be the open chain structure. Exactly what happens? We know very well that this carbonyl group is polar one. So ultimately, oxygen being electronegative, the shared pair, I mean, especially pi bonded electron pair, is expected to attract to get attracted towards the oxygen. Now, this is the fifth carbon. We know very well that OH group is polar one. Oxygen being electronegative, it would attract electron pair and acquire partial negative charge, leaving hydrogen partially positively charged. Exactly what happens? OH group on fifth carbon get added to the carbonyl group, especially ketonic group in fructose. We know very well that fructose is ketohexose. So due to this, new acetal is obtained, and now that acid, due to that acetal linkage, the structure so obtained can be drawn in this manner. So what happens due to addition of hydrogen, I mean hydroxyl hydrogen at of the OH group at fifth carbon get added to the carbonyl oxygen. So thereby situation is likely to be this. So CH2OH connected to already connected to this OH. Now this happens to be the third carbon, which can be given as this is none other than the fourth carbon. This is the fifth one. Now OH get added to the carbonyl group. So cyclic structure so obtained can be given in this manner. Now, as far as ring is concerned, one, two, three, four, five, there it is five-membered ring. And this is, and remember, in fructose, second carbon happens to be the anomeric carbon. And to the anomeric carbon, OH group is present at the right side. So this is alpha anomer. So this is alpha D fructose. Now remember, fructose has another anomer, that is the beta anomer. Now let's see how beta anomer can be drawn. If this OH, I mean to the anomeric carbon, if OH is present at left hand side, then the anomer is said to be what? Beta anomer. And remember, beta anomer can be drawn in this manner. This happens to be the carbon number third, which can be given in this manner. This is fourth one. This is the carbon number fifth. So OH on fifth get added to the carbonyl group, leading to the cyclic structure of fructose as well. So this is the other another anomer in which anomeric carbon has OH at left hand side. Thus, it is the beta anomer. So this can be the beta D fructose. Now remember, fructose according to the Haworth projection can be shown as the five-membered ring structure which closely resemble furon. And furon is heterocyclic compound which happens to be the five-membered ring structure. Now, how to draw the both of the anomers of fructose according to the Haworth projection? So, in order to do so, we need to draw the five-membered heterocyclic ring in this manner. So, this is the five-membered heterocyclic ring which clearly resembles the furon. Now remember, the carbon which is directly connected to the oxygen happens to be the anomeric carbon, and remember in case of fructose anomeric carbon is second carbon. Now if this is second, then this is third, fourth, fifth likewise. Now if you are going to draw the alpha anomer, then one thing should be clear that the OH group should possess at the right hand side. So this can be given in this manner in case of fructose. So OH is present on the extreme right to the anomeric carbon. So we are writing this in downward manner. And CH2OH, which is present on left side of the anomeric carbon, it is written on upward direction. So this is carbon number third. Configuration of third carbon can be given in this manner. This is about the fourth carbon. And to the fifth carbon, as we are dealing with sugar of D series, we need to write CH2H on upper side. So this happens to be the alpha anomer of fructose. So this can be given as alpha D fructofuranose, as the structure resembles pure. Now, as far as another anomer, that is beta anomer, is concerned, now let's see how beta anomer can be drawn. Now remember, this carbon which is directly connected to the oxygen is anomeric carbon, which happens to be the second carbon in case of fructose. If this is second, then third, fourth, and this is fifth. Now as we are drawing the structure of the beta anomer, we all know very well in case of beta anomer, OH group is present on left side of the anomeric carbon, so it should be written in this manner. I mean in upward direction, and CH2S2 the downward direction, as this is present on right side. As far as configuration of third carbon is concerned, we know very well that OH group is at left, and to the fourth carbon OH group is at right. That's why we are writing in this manner. CH2OH should be written on upper side, as we are dealing with sugar of D series. And remember, this is the structure of beta anomer. So this can be named as beta D fructofuranose. This is beta D fructofuranose. So these are the anomers of fructose alpha and beta. So it was all about the cyclic structure of fructose. Thank you very much.